Welcome, Crusaders, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We've taken care of a few things here at camp, and it's time to head back out. I think we're going to probably do a little bit of crusading, see if we can make any progress there, and then from there we'll see what we're able to do next. We do have the invitation to Daron's place. I forget what it's called. That Hawkblade wants to go there with us, or meet us there to investigate what happened with the whole demon attack. Where is that? Heaven's Edge. That's where we need to go with him. So we've got a little bit of a ways. It's actually not that far from where we are. And Chili Creek we need to get to visit Jernaugh. Nameless Ruins is where we need to go with Nenio. So we have a few things to do. Oh, and then the Hell Knights that we agreed to help. That's here at Reliable Readout, which we are also fairly close to as well. First, we're going to see what's happening with Crusade stuff before we do anything else. So we have some mercenaries now we can hire. Some clerics. That's interesting. 2,200 for 20 of them. Guess that's what that means. Not sure I want to spend that much, but maybe... I don't know. Maybe they're good. Probably better than these footmen. I think I just wanted to buy some more archers. I'm not sure what the stack limit is, I guess. We can... I think we had over 100 footmen, so I don't think 100 was the limit. I think we just go ahead and buy as many archers here as we can. They're actually 25 apiece, so that must be 2,200 for one cleric. There's 20 available. Wow, so we're a ways off from being able to... Well, I mean, we could buy one, I guess. Oh, wait, we have a whole... Okay, back up. This is a whole new army where we have 20 clerics already. So this is the army we've been using. Their general. We're down to only 28 footmen there. Then we've got these guys just hanging out here. And then we have a whole brand new army down here. These are the ones that we paid 7,500 for? Must be. I'm not sure when it makes sense to go ahead and hire another general. Have a second army. We have more units than we can use at the moment in our one army. But it feels like we're kind of weak to be at fielding two armies. Just bring these guys up to be available to replenish. See how far we can move them. I don't think we're ready for this level 4 army down here. Okay, they can't go any further. Got this group hanging out here with scouts and shield bearers. And then our main army up here, which really needs resupply. See if we can get them back down here. Okay, can we integrate all these archers? Yeah. Okay. What about all these footmen? Yes. So now the question is, do we want to bring in some clerics instead of rangers? Got more HP. I wonder if they have other powers besides just their melee. Maybe it's worth finding out, because let's see, we can't have both, can we? No. Let's try this. I mean, they just want to see what these clerics can do. We lose a little bit of our ranged attack. Okay. We don't have any movement left on this army, so we're going to have to skip a day. we could actually combine these guys now with those rangers that we left there. These guys over here. Okay. Well, with the addition of the clerics and our new units in our main army, now we're apparently like at level with these level 4s. Let's not push our luck though. Let's head up here to this level 2. Maybe we can push ahead enough that we could then get to this Chili Creek. Oh, we're on auto battle somehow. Not sure how that happened. I may have done something, I guess, to cause that, but I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah, so our clerics have Smite Evil, Lay on Hands. Let's keep them back. Well, let's move them in here in front of the archers, and then we'll bring our footmen up here. Oh, nice. We just took out their whole group of archers. One shot. Actually, I forgot. Let's use our Shield of Faith. I want to see how strong these clerics are, so we need to get them up here. Guess it was just their low morale. We caused these enemy footmen to become panicked. So we used Lay on Hands on ourselves, and that resurrected the 4 dead clerics. That's cool. And that's like a swift action too. Good. Oh, they're running away. Cool, okay. That worked out. Our general is getting close to leveling up. Alright, this is going to be a level 3. Oh, we're out of movement points already? Okay, let's skip another day. After playing Kingmaker, it's kind of hard for me to use the skip day. Like, I feel like something bad's going to happen every time I push that button. But it seems like we don't really need to worry about that. Just waiting for, like, 5 cards to pop up with all of our detrimental effects from skipping time. Air elementals, fire elementals, earth elementals, water elementals. Yikes. Yikes. Clerics are on fire. Oh wow, okay. We took out the fire elementals. Let's use the Smite Evil on the earth elemental. Looks like they're gonna be tough to take down. Okay, earth elemental's down. We're just left with the water elemental. It's nice to have the clerics, I guess. If we pay attention to our infirmary, we can use the clerics to heal some of our people. The infirmary's filling up. Speaking of filling up, I think we can take them out though before things. Yeah. Good. Alright. I didn't notice. Did our general level up there? Yeah, she did. But we can pick up Master of Maneuver now. This is what it would have been nice to have from the start. I feel like we need to take that. Now we can add another unit here. But I think, well, let's see. We could bring them back. We're going to need to hit this demon army back here. So let's bring them back and we can add some more units here. We got shield bearers, mounted scouts. Shield bearers have a ton of hit points. And a few rangers. A second ranged attack would be nice. kind of want to... kind of want to take the shield bearers. The damage from these rangers is a lot better than the archers, isn't it? 6 to 11. 13 to 20. Yeah, I think let's throw them in here. Let's see. We still had some recruits we could purchase, so that started to do this and then never did. Let's get the max archers. Probably gonna need all the footmen too. So then some more clerics. I guess we're getting 20 for 2,200. Not 2,200 a piece. Well, we can afford it, I guess. Would a new general be a better option? That's 2,000. I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to take opinions from you guys on a second general. What should we be? How should we handle a second army? If and when we want to do that. We can do a free search for new units. Maybe since we've got a few clerics already, see if there's something else. Oh, more clerics. I don't know, it feels like it's probably worth it. These gems aren't doing us any good just sitting there. Oh, now we have to pay a bunch to find more mercenaries. Okay. Can we bring all these guys in here? Yeah, okay, that's a big boost to this army then. Level 5 versus we've got these 2 level 4s here, so next time we do crusade stuff, we'll hit this demon army down here. This is part of the quest. Find the lost relic. I don't know, this could be tough. Maybe we want to wait till we're stronger. We don't actually have that many other places to hit besides this one. Okay, I think we're done with the crusading for now. So we could get to this reliable redoubt if we wanted to. We're close. Or we could head to Chili Creek, sleepy fishing village outside the World Wound. I kind of want to find out what's going on here at Chili Creek. Let's head over there. And then we'll come back to camp, and from there, then maybe see if we can go help the Hell Knights. Okay, we're at Chili Creek. We've already got plagued Smilodons up there, we can see. Can't see... Oh, Jernaugh's right there. Alright, let's go talk to him. Jernaugh walks thoughtfully around the grove. He pauses in front of a few trees, lingering there for some time. He seems to be examining something carefully. At the sound of your footsteps, he turns around abruptly, but the anxious expression on his face quickly gives way to an amiable smile. Commander, it's so good to see you. It seems you found time to visit our quiet backwater after all. I could be mistaken, but it looked like you were frightened by my arrival. Oh no, you startled me, that's all. It's my overactive imagination. I still can't get used to living in such a small village. The town where I grew up was a good deal larger, and it was located near a trade route, so there were always lots of new faces, and plenty of people bustling around. Here, though, it's different. The moment you step outside the village, you're all alone. You can walk for miles in any direction with only the birds and animals for company. This is, of course, the way Aristil teaches us to live, but truth be told, it still makes me feel somewhat uncomfortable. Why were you looking at those trees? See for yourself. He points to one of the branches, and among the leaves you notice a small doll made of grass and seaweed, tied with blue ribbon. I keep finding them here in the grove. I think it's some kind of local ritual. I've asked the villagers to tell me what it means, but they won't give me an answer. I just don't understand the reason for all this secrecy. How do you like living in the village? I'm getting used to the way of things. I still get the occasional sidelong glance from the locals, but that's not surprising. After all, I'm just some stranger who decided to show up without an invitation and settle down in the village. But the church warned us about this. Such caution is to be expected at first. I just have to do my best to earn their trust. I heal, I purify the water, I give blessings. Sooner or later, they will accept me as one of their own. It's quiet here. War makes you forget what peace feels like. I understand. My time in Canabris gave me a small taste of war. I only had to live through it for a few days, but I know the horrors I witnessed will haunt my nightmares for years to come. I cannot imagine how hard it is for the likes of yourself, soldiers who have given their lives to this cause. The priest places a hand on his heart. You have chosen to fight there in order to protect our peaceful and quiet life here, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. What do the locals think of Aristil? They're indifferent. They are pragmatic people, you know. They don't have time for theology. If old Deadeye helps them survive, that's good enough for them. You know, some priests get overzealous with sermons. They demand that people pray, observe all the rituals, make sacrifices, and then those priests, all holy and pious, are surprised when locals kick them out of the village, right into the nearest ditch. The priest laughs. I was taught differently. First, you have to prove your worth. You have to show them why you and your deity are useful. It's only after they've begun to trust you and start asking questions about your faith that you can really share your beliefs. Then you can tell them all about old Deadeye and his teachings. Well then, will you show me around the village? Of course, let's go. You'll get to meet the locals, see how we live. Maybe you'll even manage to get some peace and quiet, a temporary respite from the hardships of war. Okay. Where are you? He's following us. We saw Smilodons up there on the ridge. I guess we'll ignore that for now. Straw doll clad in a small, skillfully embroidered light blue dress is tied to the trunk of the tree.
Our path leads on.
Not quite sure where we're headed here. We're supposed to go up that hill? Maybe we are. In which case, we're gonna encounter that Smilodon. Oh, we can walk across the chilly creek. Okay.
I will guide us.
Oh boy, okay. We've got more than villagers here. Watch out for those huge teeth. Don't let them catch you. Aim for her throat and belly. Fewer scales there. Don't be afraid, everyone. We fought ones bigger than this. Oh, let's get in there.
Defeat is not an option.
We did pick up haste on Woljif when he leveled up last time. We've got a couple uses of that. Melessa, Markill, and a villager. Let's see, Ember, I don't think she picked up anything real interesting. She had a couple of new lower level spell slots. We just grabbed Hypnotism and Hold Person. Neither of which are probably going to do a whole lot for us. We also grabbed Lightning Bolt, which actually we could actually use right here on this Hydra. Charge in here with Sela. Nice. Okay. That'll teach you to mess with us. The man with green eyes, the broad shoulders of a swimmer, and the calloused hands of a fisherman shakes his fist at the beast's motionless carcass. Something's got them all worked up. That's the second time they've crawled out this month. So let them come. A woman, her eyes the same shade of green as the fisherman, smiles at you. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. But what's it matter? They can't hurt us, and we can use their hides to make a lot of waterproof coats and cloaks. Markle, Melissa, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Zeke, the commander of the crusade. He's the one I told you about. Ah, a real hero in our little backwater. It's so nice of you to drop by. We've never had anyone so important to come to visit. Heroic acts are important, but sometimes it's good to leave the front lines and talk to ordinary people, living ordinary lives. Anyway, welcome to Chili Creek. Stop it. I'm not some important guest, just a mortal like you. That's right, 2 arms, 2 legs, no horns, or halo, or fangs, or pointy ears, just a normal human. But your reputation precedes you. Our priest here has told us so much about you, we couldn't help but admire you. Hydras are usually far more dangerous. That beast was not at its full strength. I can tell you have an eye for such things. Well, of course he does. He's the commander of the crusade. He probably could have told you all that with his eyes shut. Melissa smiles at you. It's all thanks to our mother, Icy Rill. She takes care of her children, won't let anyone hurt them. She fills our nets with fish and drives away the monsters. That's right, and if she doesn't drive the beasts away, she'll weaken them so we can kill them and harvest their hides. Icy Rill, who is that? She's right here. Markil nods toward the river. Did you think this was the Sellen? No, it'd take you half a day's rowing before you reached that river. It's big, to be sure, and very important. The Sellen flows through at least a dozen countries, but where would the great Sellen be if it wasn't fed by thousands of little streams and creeks, such as our dear Icy Rill? The people of Chili Creek hold the river in great reverence. The priest's observation is matter of fact, but you notice his voice sounds a bit strained. How can we not? Our whole lives are built around the river. From the wedding wreath we send down its stream to the funeral boat that floats away on the waters when the time comes. Our mother, Icy Rill, feeds us, gives us water, protects us. With a kind smile, Markil casts a sidelong glance at the frowning priest. The gods are far away, but our Icy Rill is right here, so we treat her with respect. The 2 of you look very much alike. I assume you're related? Right you are. Markil ruffles Melissa's hair. She laughs and tweaks his nose. She's my little sister, takes after our granny. May her memory never fade. She was always restless, couldn't sit still, and Melissa is just the same. She's always up to something. And you took after our grandpa. May the river silt be his featherbed. You're as brave as he was, and just as stubborn. You 2 looked very confident when you were giving orders to the other villagers during the fight. Are you in charge here? Well, how should I put this? Our village is too small for anyone to be in charge. We just happen to know a thing or 2 about using a weapon, so if some nasty creature comes crawling out of the river, we give the orders. But when it comes to fishing or fixing nets, we'll be the ones following orders. We're not an army, and there are no officers here. We all live together, solve our problems together, and serve the Icy Rill together. Although, truth be told, it's only been in the last few years that people have really started listening to us. Before that, villagers kept to themselves, and no one wanted to go poking their nose into anyone else's business. When we first came up with the idea to start trading on the river, the other villagers stubbornly dug in their heels. But after money and goods began to flow into the village, they changed their minds. Yes, the village has been growing. We're getting to see all sorts of things we had only ever heard about before. The year before last, we had a fair, and people came all the way from Canabras to attend. Then a priest came, and we'd never seen one of those before in these parts, and now who'd have thought? The commander of the crusade has decided to pay us a visit. What are those grass dolls that hang from the trees in the grove? A shadow passes over Markil's face and he looks away. There's nothing much to tell, really, an old local custom. It's just a ritual, Melissa adds in a low voice. No one seems willing to share any further details with you. How is life in the village, now that you've got a priest? Not much has changed, Markil shrugs and smiles amiably. He's a good lad, he does some healing, never bothers us with sermons. Why, he's even learning to fish in his spare time. He also knows a lot of songs, and when he sings, it makes you want to sit and listen. Melissa smiles archly at the priest, and he blushes. The world wound is not that far away. Have you ever been attacked by demons? No, we've never seen any. Our mother, Icy Rill, keeps us safe. She would never let such abominations get near us. I don't like either of you. Die. No, I have to go. Back to the front. Melissa shakes her head sadly. I can't even imagine the nightmarish creatures you have to fight there. Have a safe journey and a swift victory. Okay. That the extent of our obligations here at Chili Creek? This little fishing village. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's have a bit of a look around.
Let us
See if
press
there's
on.
anything else going on here. We did see that Smilodon up on the ridge.
This is my kind of work.
We picked up some gloves, oppressor's gloves. +2 bonus to persuasion skill checks made to intimidate. In addition, whenever the wearer of these gloves confirms a critical hit, the enemy suffers a -2 penalty on saving throws against mind-affecting conditions for 2 rounds. Well, what's Zeke got on as far as gloves? Nothing at the moment, so you could throw those on. In case we need to intimidate
We
someone.
march ahead.
And it could potentially help. I think that her hex is
This war
like
must
slumber. That'd
end.
be considered a mind affecting. Yeah, mind affecting. So that could be a little bit of a benefit there. Miss some loot, I guess. For my initial look at this map, it looked like a larger area than it is. Here's the village. Oh, we picked up a Godspeed salad recipe. Let's write that down before we forget. Let's talk to Jernaugh again while we're here, see if we're missing anything. Here's a book. We should maybe see if that has anything of note. Notes of a Traveling Priest Against the Coven by Tyron Dean. Alright, Jernaugh, anything else you want to talk about while we're here? There we go. Okay, this is the way we live out here. We're not wealthy, but things are at least relatively quiet. Did we already ask him this? We've already been through all this, haven't we? Well, this is new. When Crusaders are near the World Wound, they often experience nightmares when they sleep. Do you have any trouble with nightmares here? No troubles with the nightmares here. The village is located on the outskirts of the World Wound, so perhaps that's why. Why were you looking at the trees again? Little dolls? Yeah, we've been through all this. Well, so far, other than some miscellaneous loot and a Hydra, we have not found much here
Pretty
at
good,
Chili
aren't I?
Creek. It seemed like maybe there would be more going on here. Maybe there will be further events. Still have this whole corner down here, though.
Our path leads on.
We did see some wildlife fighting up there. Okay, we've got wolves. Okay, you just charge that wolf. Speaking of charge, Zeke's not able to here, but we grabbed Pete for him. Spirited Charge, I think it's called. When we charge on Saxon, I think it was double damage. Can't remember if that was just in general or if we had to get a crit, but I think it was just in general. Charging with him now should do twice as much damage. So Zeke and Saxon can just charge around, wreaking havoc. Oh, he just does that. Okay. Well, I thought we saw a Smilodon over here somewhere. Oh, here we go. plagued bear, a plagued Smilodon. Oh shoot. Just getting ready with lawn. Fire. Go ahead and haste again. Oh nice, she got the knock prone. He's Social. He picked up a couple new spells. We got the protection from energy communal now on him. Be nice to have. Also, I think for feet, we just picked up a couple extra channels then. Oh, let's see. Lon, when he leveled up, we picked up a feat on him that looked pretty good. Forget what it was called. Clustered shots. When you use a full attack to make multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent, total the damage from all hits before applying that opponent's damage reduction. He's usually getting at least 3 shots on a turn. More when he uses his key power, and more again when he's haste. I didn't see if he was up to 5 shots or just 4 with the haste. Alright, let's have Zeke and Saxon charge in here.
Contemplate on your mistakes.
Nice. Did 38 damage. Yeah, so with the haste, Lon's getting 4 shots. With perfect, is it perfect? No, it's the key power that gives him extra attack. Yeah, so that gives him 5 attacks. Oh. Alright, well, Jeff, let's finish off this bear. Good.
Do not hold back.
Okay. So we found some plagued animals here. I wonder if Jernaugh would like to know about that. Okay. Other than this little spot here. Oh, there is something here. More wolves. I think we get in real time. A couple of wolves. Okay, well, let's maybe check in with these brother and sister again real quick. Commander's here. Welcome back. Please stay here for as long as you'd like. Yeah, we've been through these things with them as well. Well, we're always welcome here. Jernaugh. Oh, just kind of weird that we have the option just to kill them. That will be for another playthrough, I guess. I guess then that is it here at Chili Creek. Pretty uneventful for the most part, other than checking in with Jernaugh. We'll see, maybe there will be events that lead us back here again in the future. Alright. Well, we got a little bit of kind of a break here in a sleepy town before heading on to a more exciting adventures. Everybody's good to go, I think. So maybe next time we'll head back and maybe go hit that Hell Knight. Try to rescue those Hell Knights from their predicament. Thanks a lot for being here. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again here with me next time. Bye-bye.